Yours, damn right, it's better than yours. I can teach you.
What it is, ho? What's up? The fans is tearing Biggie up. Girl, Biggie done went on her YouTube channel, girl. Like I said in the other video, baby, one thing about it and two things for sure, baby, that little mouthpiece on Biggie is going to get her in trouble every single time. The fans are on her like white on rice, and she also called out Dia. And Dia responded, and I am so ready to get into it all, baby. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on that post notification bell so you know every single time I post a new video. It's ItsMyaJ. It's the Messy Mob, girl. We are lit over here. Trust and believe that. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into the mess. Okay, so we all know by now that Biggie does Biggie's Chat House on her channel, where she basically reviews the episodes of whatever season she is on. So she reviews the episodes of Baddies Caribbean on her channel every week. Not gonna lie, she is a little bit behind, but I really can't talk because I just caught up. But she is behind though, no shade. The video that she posted a day ago is the one that we're talking about today, because baby, this video and what she was saying in this video got the girls in a frenzy online, girl. Okay, now before we get into the controversy, I do want to speak on what she said about Dia and how Dia responded, because baby, Dia was not happy about what Biggie had to say. Now, can y'all imagine if Dia and Biggie got into it, like after, because they're going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Like, Dia's not happy with Biggie right now because of what Biggie said in his video. So just imagine at the reunion if Dia confronted Biggie. Both of them hoes can't fight. No shade. Both of y'all can't fight. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I'ma still entertain this little back and forth, whatever. But can y'all imagine them two get, y'all, somebody commented on my last video, y'all. And girl, this subscriber said, Maya, who you think gonna win in a fight? Mariah Lynn or Dia? Don't ask me that. Because both of them bitches can't fight, okay? Girl, like I said, can y'all imagine Dia and Biggie getting into it? Okay, I'm getting sidetracked. Y'all know my ADHD be tearing me up. All right, y'all. So let's get into what Biggie had to say. What had Dia on a frenzy online, writing paragraphs and essays and books on her story, child, all mad. Oh, girl. What Biggie had to say about Dia had her bothered. Let's get into it.
For Dia to speak up and be like, oh, I don't know why Meatball's defending Biggie. They don't even know each other. Like, me and Meatball been cool, okay? No, we wasn't, like, super tight before the show, but me and Meatball was cool before the show, just so y'all know. And on top of that, like, Dia and Slim, you guys should be the last ones about worrying about somebody having somebody's back that barely knows. You have been fighting and running your mouths that y'all don't even.
So, girl, Dia, girl, let's get into what she had to say, child. So she said, Biggie, please leave my name out of your sausage lips. Okay. Oh, my gosh. Okay. Biggie, please leave your name. Oh, my goodness. I can't even read it again. I'm going to just move on to the next sentence. She said, my logic wasn't based on Meatball knowing you. It was based off Jayla having every right to run up on you. You told Jayla you would hit her. So when she hit you, don't be coming around crying about your eye. I said it made no sense because principle-wise, you asked for it. I did not see it as bullying because you kept talking ish. I took my L's without shedding a tear and playing victim. Crybaby ass. Oh my God. Oh, she on her. She said, crybaby ass, fuck you and fuck off. So she said, also, no one treated you weird for it, you MF liar. Creating a narrative, everyone had their own opinion on it. We were not the only two. You be saying whatever to people, and when you get checked, you want to cry. Bully. Ooh, is Dia clocking her tea or not? Or do y'all feel like it's like right message, wrong messenger? Or do y'all feel like Dia's clocking her tea? Let me know. Anyways, so she also went on to say, when you, okay, let me start over, girl. She not putting no punctuation, girl. She misspelling words. She not utilizing the right words, child. Girl, where we at? Okay. You be saying whatever to people, and when you get checked, you want to cry bully. When you're the same one who went live years ago, proudly talking about how you bullied Stunna. Bitch, bye, not today. My message was clear to you in that diss track. Leave me alone. I like to see what new story you make up about me next. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like this was a key. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not going to lie. It was a key because some of it was true. Some of she was clocking her tea a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Like, Biggie, girl, you got your tea clock, girl, by someone who can't even fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, me personally, I feel like both of their barks is a lot bigger than their bite. Can't nail one of them hoes fight. But I still feel like it doesn't take away from what Dia was saying. I feel like what Dia was saying was true. Some of it, well, majority of it, child. I feel like majority of what Dia was saying was true. She said, baby, my logic and what I said was not based off. She said, you got it twisted, baby. You got it twisted. You trying to twist it. Okay. She said, it wasn't based off of you and Meatball knowing each other, because as y'all can see in that video, Biggie was basically like, who are you to basically say that Meatball needs to mind her business when I been knew Meatball before the season even started, when Biggie clocked her Tito too. Okay. When you just met Tinka and you feel the need to insert yourself in her and Diamond the Body's business, basically trying to tell Diamond the Body about herself, even though what Dia and Slim Too Bad was telling Diamond the Body really wasn't a lie. I understand where Biggie was coming from, but Dia turned around and clocked her tea back and said, baby, oh, my logic wasn't even that's where you got it twisted, boo. Because you big back hoe. Okay. Oh, well, she ain't say all that. I put a little steak on it, but Dia basically saying like you big back Cadillac built hoe. You know what I'm saying? I said it wasn't. She said you got it twisted. It wasn't even based on that, girl. You don't even have the intellect to understand what I'm saying. Okay, but I'm putting so much steak on it. Let me stop being messy. You didn't even understand what I said. I said and I meant. My logic wasn't based off of how long you and Meatball knew each other. My logic was based off of you literally told this girl that you was going to do what you was going to do. You was going to hit her. And she basically made you stand on that and you tried to play victim for it. She clocked her tea. I'm not going to lie. She did. She clocked her tea a little bit. But again, I feel like the long paragraphs is just too much. Like, you real saucy with it. You real feisty, girl. You real feisty. You real saucy with it. You're reading her down. You're clocking her tea, but you can't. And then I'm thinking you getting me hype a little bit because I'm like, oh, she clocking her tea. She kind of reading her down a little bit, and then I sit here and I remember how you get down, and you just can't get down. And then I'm not excited no more. I'm bored because that bark don't match that vibe. So Biggie has not responded yet. So it basically ended there. Biggie I don't think Biggie really does the online rah-rah too much. I think that she just make her YouTube videos, get her bag, and, go about her life. I completely understand that. Trust me. But it's like, girl, she got to know, like, the things that she say is going to get her cast members riled up. Like, Girl, Dia was bothered about that, girl. She ain't like that, girl. And I honestly feel like what Biggie said really was not that bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand where Dia's frustration came from, but I feel like what Biggie said and Dia's reaction, it just don't really go together. It don't go together. I understand what Biggie was saying. Like, first of all, it's bad enough that nobody really sticks up for Biggie anyway. And I'm not sitting here trying to, feed into like the whole victim mentality, because at this point I have learned that Biggie definitely plays victim. But I'm just speaking from my perspective. It's already bad enough that no one really has her back like that. So, like someone's finally sticking up for her and basically putting themselves on the line for her. You know what I'm saying? Meatball literally told Jayla, like, you need to bully me. You know what I'm saying? It gave very much what I say in the other recap. When Camila was in BGC All-Star, no, it was not BGC All-Star. It was BGC 13 Redemption, when Camila was talking to Jada about hitting Danny. She said, girl, you hit Danny and she don't fight. That's really what it was given with Meatball. Like, she was just thinking of her like, you're bullying Biggie and she don't fight. She can't fight. Bully me. You know what I'm saying? So somebody is finally putting themselves out there for Biggie and defending Biggie. You know what I'm saying? And then, Dia is in her confessionals talking about like, girl, why are you defending her? Mind your business, pretty much. So I understand where Biggie's coming from, where she's basically like, why can't she defend me? I know her. Like, we knew each other before the show. We were actually, and then for you to say mind your business when you were literally doing the same exact thing with Diamond the Body versus Tinka, and you were taking up for Tinka, and you just met Tinka, it's just kind of contradicting. But I understand where Dia was coming from too, when she's like, girl, you misunderstood, baby. I wasn't even talking about how long y'all knew each other, baby. I was talking about how I feel like you deserve to be hit. A mess. Y'all, Gretch looks a hot mess in this picture, y'all. Oh my gosh. I'm sitting here, y'all. It took me a minute to even start because I keep looking at this picture and she looked so tore up. Like, girl, how you get beat out your lashes? How do you get beat out your lashes? She looks so defeated. Like, I don't know if I would have feel bad for her a little bit or not. I don't even want to feel bad. I don't feel bad, girl. She got what she got, but it's like, girl, she looks so defeated right here. All right, y'all. So y'all know Gremlin Gretch, girl, at the beginning of the season, this girl, I'm not even going to say she had it rough because in my opinion, I feel like she deserved everything that she got. Girl, you should have, girl, you know what I'm saying? Like, girl, they tried to give her chance after chance to basically correct herself, and she did not want to do it. She did not care to do it. She did not care to basically try to take in what the girls were trying to tell her. So she got turned every way but loose every single time. So let's get into it. So basically, again, like I said, Biggie is reviewing the episodes on her channel. She is a bit late, so she's just now reacting to, one of the episodes that has to do with Gretch, getting in trouble for saying the N-word. And she defends Gretch yet again. Okay? She defends Gretch yet again, and then in the process, she quote unquote denounces her blackness. And then when I say that, I'm saying it lightly because I'm going to explain to y'all why. Because I don't think she did it the way people are trying to twist it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's just go ahead and watch the video and then we can dissect it and break it down.
She was raised around, man, listen, I am not black to be giving out black cards. So I can't give black cards away.
And then she called Tommy a nigga.
Bro, did you see that?
She ain't mean it.
All right. I don't think she means it. I don't think she means it. I don't think she means it at all.
Okay. So let's go ahead and get into the mess. All right. So let's speak about what she's getting back. Well, I mean, she's getting backlash for the whole video, but let's speak about, the main part as to why people are questioning her. Basically, her denouncing her blackness when she said, I'm not even black, so I can't hand out black cards. I can't hand out N-word cards. You know what I'm saying? And then we'll speak about her defending Gretch. So when she said, okay, because I feel like people, okay, how do I say this? Either way, I feel like she's ignorant for first of all, even speaking on it and even saying what she said. But I knew what she meant when she said it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I knew what she meant, but she's so damn ignorant that she didn't know how to, she didn't know, she doesn't have the intellect to articulate herself the right way. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay. So let's get into it. Okay, let's get into it. So I feel like what Biggie meant was, when she said, I'm not even black to be handing out the black card. I'm not even black to be basically handing out an N-word card or telling somebody if it's okay, if they say it or not. I feel like she meant she's not African American. You know what I'm saying? Like, clearly she's Afro-Latina. Clearly you can see the color of her skin. Me and Biggie are the same skin color. You know what I'm saying? So clearly her skin is black. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how when you watch Jocelyn's Cabaret and Jocelyn be ready to turn up because the girls don't see her as black, and she be like, if y'all call me anything other than black, I'm a do this, I'm gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get into it because y'all need to respect me. I am a black woman. She's talking about the color of her skin. Jocelyn doesn't have an African American mom. Jocelyn don't got no African American dad. You know what I'm saying? So that's what she meant. Like, they mean like their color. When Wendy Lee said, she said, I'm Dominican, but I'm black. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're talking about the color of their skin. They're Afro-Latina. You know what I'm saying? If they get pulled over, the person who pulled them over or whatever, or wherever they are, they're going to be seen as black. Do you understand? But they don't maneuver like an African American. They're not African American. You know what I'm saying? That's what I feel like Biggie was trying to say. Like, she just, like, again, I don't want to say that she's dumb or anything, but like, it just seems like she didn't really have the intellect to really, to say what she really meant, or to really elaborate on what she was trying to say. She just said, I'm not black, and she left it at that. But we've seen Jocelyn elaborate so many times, like, the color, I came out of a black woman. Like, my mom is literally black. You know what I'm saying? I was born in the slums of Puerto Rico. I was raised in the slums of Puerto Rico, but my parents are black. I came out of a black woman. You see the color of my skin. That's literally what Jocelyn says over and over and over. Like, you see the color of my skin. Stop playing with me. You know what I'm saying? If a white person, Jocelyn said literally, if a white person see me, they're not gonna care if I'm PR. Baby, the first thing they're gonna say is they're gonna look at my skin color. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like clearly Biggie is, come on now, like, the color of her skin, clearly she's black. You know what I'm saying? Clearly she's Afro-Latina. Clearly she got some color to her. Look at her hair. You know what I'm saying? Look at her hair texture. Look at her hair when it's in its natural state. Look at her hair now, even when it's straightened. You're black. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're black. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, you got Afro features. You're black. But I feel like she's talking about how she's not African American. You know what I'm saying? But again, I don't know why she wouldn't elaborate on that, knowing how people are. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, you should have elaborated just a little bit. Like, she should have said, like, I don't consider myself African American. You know what I'm saying? Then that makes sense. Like, Biggie's parents is not waking up cooking soul food. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that. Like, there's just certain things of the African-American culture that I know Biggie's not doing, because Biggie is Dominican. She is Dominican. If you go up to Biggie and you ask her, what are you? You know what I'm saying? She's going to say, I'm Dominican. She's not going to say, I'm black. She's not going to say, I'm African-American. If you go up to Jocelyn, what is she going to say? Well, Jocelyn might say she black, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? But you know what she means when she says that. But she is headlined as the Puerto Rican princess. That's always going to come first. Her ethnicity is always going to come first. You know what I'm saying? Over her race, pretty much. Like, does that make sense? I hope that does make sense. Like, I knew what Biggie meant. And me personally, I didn't take offense to it. But it's more so like, you got to elaborate on things like that. But she just, I don't know if she didn't care to, or she don't got, I don't want to keep saying that she don't got the intellect to do it, but baby, like, I knew what she meant, pretty much. Like, I knew what she meant. I don't think she meant at all that she wasn't like, and then it's like, she still contradicts herself, because when you do say that, well, oh, I'm not even black, I can't be giving out N-word passes, I can't be, giving out black cards. So why are you saying the N-word as much as you do? That's where people were also coming from. Like, so I understand that part as to why people were getting irritated with her, because it's like, I know what you mean. You know what I'm saying? And I know what she meant by it. But if you're so comfortable denouncing that, even though I know what she means, and you're so like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even Biggie said growing up, like, in the States, she used to get bullied by black girls. She literally said this before. So clearly, she does not identify with being African American at all, as she shouldn't, if that's not what if that's not what you are. Big Dominicana identify as that. But it's like, you girl, you know what I'm saying? So people were like, if you're so quick to say that, why do you say the N-word as much as you do? That's why in the other video, where I kind of touched on a little bit, I kind of touched on Jayla being mad at Biggie for not only defending Gretch on Juneteenth, but, just talking ish about Jayla. I kind of touched on it, and I said, for Biggie to defend Gretch is crazy, is because you barely have the N-word pass. You know what I'm saying? You barely have the N-word pass. And I feel like it kind of goes back to us African Americans, us black people, because it's like, we now it's too loose. The N-word is too loose now. Like, at this point, so many people say it, to the point where it's like, how do we even determine who's, unless you're like literally Caucasian, like, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, how do we even determine who's saying and who don't? It's too loose. It's too loose. It's too loose. And it's like, at this point, literally, if it's damn near like, at this point, if you're of color, you can say it. And I'm not saying that, I don't feel like that, but that's literally how it is nowadays. Like, literally everyone says it. You know what I'm saying? It's too loose. It's too loose. It should have just been for us. You know what I'm saying? But it's too loose now. Everyone says it. I feel like everyone should just stop saying it. We should just stop saying it. Just stop saying it. It's the history behind it anyway is terrible. You know what I'm saying? And like Callie said to Gretch, Black people kind of like made it like a cool thing and like a trendy thing, but it's like, girl, I feel like if I had to say in it, I would say nobody should say it. But you know, that's just me. That's just me. But anyways, so yeah, that's how they felt. And she also got backlash for defending Gretch again. You can like I said, you can kind of tell that she caught herself in the middle of her sentence. Like, she wanted to defend her so bad, and she kind of still did. But at first she was like, But Gretch, she grew up around, and then she stopped herself because she realized, I don't know, girl, baby, you can barely say it. So tread, you know what I'm saying? Like, tread lightly, watch your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not even a matter that you should really even be speaking on. If we're keeping it a buck, just like with Wendy Lee. You know, Wendy Lee got up there and she thought that it was cute to not only defend Gretch, but to basically call the Black girls weird. She literally said, this is weird. Like, she grew up around da-da-da-da. They let her say it, da-da-da-da. This is weird. So, you know what I'm saying? They're getting mad. It's weird. So she basically calling the Black girls weird for wanting Gretch, because Gretch keeps on saying it. Not only saying it, but telling them that she does not care about how they feel about it. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like Biggie should have learned her lesson from Wendy Lee, because Wendy Lee also caught backlash for saying that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Biggie should have just not have spoke on this at all. Again, especially because she already got backlash for defending Gretch before. So why? Oh, girl. So she wanted to, and she said that Gretch called Tommy the N-word, and she was like, oh, I don't think she meant it. I don't think she meant it. Really? Tommy is literally in her face questioning her as to why she keeps saying this word. And then she ended up slipping up and calling her that. Like, when Tommy's literally checking her. Like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't think Biggie meant it that way. Like, she's completely just not, like, she's disregarding her skin color, her Afro features, because baby, she has Afro features, like her nose, her skin color, her hair, baby, her hair you cannot deny the fact that Biggie is Black. I just think that Biggie is speaking like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's celebrating Dominican culture before she's celebrating African American culture. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's Biggie's, that's all I'm saying. That's how I feel. Just like, where's another example? What is another example? I feel like I said all the examples. Like, I feel like I said all the examples. Yeah, like I feel like Jocelyn's the perfect example. Like, Jocelyn don't got no African American parents. You know what I'm saying? She don't have African American parents. But she got Afro futures. You know what I'm saying? Her mom, come on now. Like, that's what I feel like. That's what I feel like. I feel like Biggie was saying, like, I'm not African American. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Because we refer to ourselves as Black. Like, we say, you know what I'm saying? We're Black. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's what she meant. But I don't think that she was denying, like, her Afro futures that we can clearly see. You know what I'm saying? But girl, you know, you say that N-word a little loosely too, girl, you know, girl. So y'all let me know how y'all feel. Do y'all feel like Biggie is, I think that Biggie is just a little bit ignorant. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit, but I understood what she was trying to say. So y'all let me know how y'all feel about this situation and about Biggie continuously defending Gretch. I do not agree with that at all. Especially when, like you said, girl, you barely have the pass. Relax. You know what I'm saying? Girl, sit this one out. of course it's not gonna offend you. Like, why would it offend you? You know what I'm saying? Like, duh. Anyways, that is all I have for y'all today. But that is all I have for y'all today. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on that post notification bell so y'all are notified every single time I upload a new video. Baby, we are lit over here. Like I said what I said. It's ItsMyaJ. It's the Messy Mob. Bye.
Yours, damn right. It's better than yours. I can teach you.